Welcome to another Age of Empires 4 cassette game. We have in the color yellow playing as the Chinese, it's Beastie. And in the color blue playing as the Rus, it's Louis MT. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 cassette game. If you're enjoying those, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. I have plenty of videos like this from players like Louis and Beastie facing each other. Now, there is a story I want to tell. I don't know if I told it before. It's gonna get like a habit now. Basically, I've been dancing salsa and bachata for like, I don't know how many years. 2019, 4 years, almost 5 years. So let's just say I'm very knowledgeable about that. But I never took like private classes where, you know, I get all the details and everything. And I decided after many years, because I'm in China, I don't get access to the classes I have in Lima. I contact one teacher there and he started teaching me a lot of things. So the things I learned was that, hey, if you're gonna dance, you're gonna need to isolate your body parts to move. For example, the hips, the toe, the tip of the toe, the shoulder, the chest, everything needs to be under control, you know? And, you know, it was really hard at the beginning. And when I tried, it felt like I'm moving all the parts at the same time. But naturally, after a lot of practice, I ended up isolating some parts. Now, what's interesting about this is that I start feeling more about my muscles in my body. Like I'm really conscious about that. I don't know if it ever happened to you before, but it's like, oh, like I'm, you know, I feel my back, I feel my hips. It's not like I feel nothing. It's like it's just there, the body, right? So a nice micro there by Louis. Not getting the sheep when it was about to get it there. But anyway, and I started doing a lot of ring fit. The switch game was really fun. And I started using more and more my body, and I went to the Muay Thai class, and I started like feeling all the body parts of my body like actually working. And I never felt like that before. And I think most of that it's because of dancing. Because it requires you to be really conscious about, like, for example, when you ask someone to move an ear, right? That's really hard, right? Like, I don't know how people do it, but some people, you know, end up just moving the ear. It's like they just have control over that part. And when I tell you, like, move the ear, maybe you move, like, your whole head, right? And it's becoming, like, a new ability for me. I feel like I'm learning something new. And it's like, oh, I can actually move some parts of my body when I want and take control of what I don't want to move also, which is great. Alright, so Louis aging up with 5 villagers. This is not really 5, yeah, it is really 5. Like to work closely together. I put the crime link in the gold. Basically, the rule is the crime link, you put it in the gold at front. If it's if your gold is up front, if your gold is in the back, it's okay. You can just put it next to your wood line, or like always at the front. Always at the front. That's the rock here. That's what I hear from professionals. Don't take it from me. PC aging up at the same time with the Barbican and the Imperial Academy, having that Song Dynasty very soon. It's been a while since I see like Song Dynasty that is not from Cruci's legacy. Like Louis will macro for that second town center. You have a nice spot here at the bottom if you want to be a little bit more defensive. Or if you want to take a little bit more map control, you can have it here. Yes, here is a nice spot. Have some gold here, can semi-protect it. It's like, this is a really nice base actually. And BC already putting the Barbican here, protects 2 gold veins. So both players, I think they are in a really good spot. And will Beastie go for a second town center? By the looks of it, looks like. I mean, you don't put so many villagers just for a tower. So it's gonna be a very passive game at the beginning. Just bot players preparing to go into the second town center. At this point, I feel like I should have tell you a longer story. We will have more time for that in another video. Couple of scouts, classic, torching the buildings just with no reason whatsoever. But actually, if you manage to take this down, you actually lose gold, because there is no tax you can collect. So it's actually, you know, not a bad thing to do. I mean, it's minimal, but it's honest work, you know, it's honest work. Scout chasing the scout. Take a look at Louis' vision. I've scouted most of the side of the map already. Meanwhile, Beastie is still scouting. And the problem with the observer mode, now that I look at it, is when I go to see someone else's vision, I lose access to what he sees. So for example, Beastie is going here. Let's say he spots the deer pack here. Let's say if he goes here. So see, you see the trade post, and you see the deer pack. Check the map in the top bottom right corner. Now if I change to Louis' perspective, and I lose that information, and if I go back to Beasties, you will see that I don't see the deer pack anymore. So it's a little bit annoying actually. It's a little bit annoying. I guess for I don't know, it just doesn't save the information that the player saw. But anyway, more things to add to the observer mode. The observer mode is something that really needs an update, especially with the new saves. There are so many new important stats to see that we cannot. We're always guessing, like, is John Dark gonna level up? It's always a surprise, because you never know. You never know. It will be nice to know, because as a viewer you want to see, like, you have this god mode view where you can just see anything and you're shouting at Beastie. Beastie, he's building archers, come on, do something about this. Of course he doesn't know about this, but you do. So that's part of the fun of the observer mode, is that you can actually watch everything at the same time and, you know, have your own opinion about what players should or shouldn't do. Which is always fun. I mean, not always the right choice. I mean, obviously all these players have a reason why they do some things, and they don't have access to watch the whole map like we do. And anyway, it's gonna be the first night already coming here. We see already securing this side of the map. This side is pretty well secure with the Barbican and another town center. Just leave an extra space here. He's just going to build the wall. Is he gonna finish it on time? Looks like. Got lucky. The knight just went to the other side of the wall. So he's good. He's very good. Actually expanding his walls to all this side. Oh my god. Is there an opening here? Looks like there's a little opening. It's not, right? It's not. It's gonna be torching here. Spearman already on the way for Beastie. Just need a couple more just because archers are gonna be dealing with the Spearman. And at that point, Beastie trying to go castle. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you need to defend this. And the thing is, he already have 3 knights, so most likely you will commit to defending this already. Let's go back to the income per minute. Look at the economy of Beastie. 1,000 food a minute. That's the power of the Chinese, you know. More villagers, more food economy with the tax, imperial officials. They just have such good economy. Let's take a look at this. Much more than Louis now. Louis is also on 2TC, but Beastie is on the Song Dynasty. And the longer the game goes, the better it is for him, because he will just have more villagers. That's the thing about this. Like, these walls gonna get spotted here. You still have a chance to build a wall here. Maybe something like this. Looks like he wants to delay as much as possible and macroing towards castle. Or he's got some tribunes in place. Meanwhile, more units coming for Louis. It's gonna build more walls. More walls. It's the game of the game here. Got the upgrade for the Imperial officials to collect 80 tax instead of 40. This is very nice. I think he's hitting 4 Imperial officials. Yes, he is. Such a... Like, at this point, you're in heaven with the Chinese, you know. Have your economies going, have your town centers, you have your villagers, you have your Imperial officials. I just go for it. Now the problem is, how can Louis enter his base? Sorry about that. The mouse just move. How can he enter his base? Scout could go down. Oh, he's not gonna have any vision about this. If you go here, you go to the town center, and the problem is it's a Chinese town center, so it has a small cannon that shoots here. Not this one, only the main town center has it. Also, emplacements for the outposts are already here, so this part's gonna be hard, and the wall gets completed here. Looks like the scout will try to prevent this, but gets shot. And just in time. Managed to finish the wall. Now these are more knights, so... It's like Louis also macroing to go Castle Age Astronomical Clock Tower going up in the back of his base. Castle Age already goes for Beastie. Meanwhile, Louis is about to age up. See which landmark he will use. Most likely it will be the High Trade House, you know. Gold. Nice. Gold per minute. And it is the High Trade House. How many trees are here? 1, 2, 3. Probably 40. Can get like 40 trees. Veteran Spearman. Going out for Beastie. And the villagers will have to go back to the village. True news. Starting? These are already veterans, so... At this point, you should have an Imperial official supervising the blacksmith to get all those upgrades ASAP if you want to attack. It looks like it's just chilling. Having the monastery already here. I already have one relic near his base. This one is gonna be a little bit hard. You're gonna have to fight for it, but the military numbers for Beastie looking good. But the army value for Louis is higher. Because he has knights. Now he just reached castle. Gonna get veteran knights, veteran archers, +2 range attack, +2 range attack also coming for Beastie. Like there will be a little bit of an engagement here. Tries to retreat. It looks like Beastie, he feels good enough to go out in the map and take down this army. More walls are being built, or rather, just the wall that was here, but you know, had to rebuild it. I got brain fart for a moment. I don't know what happened. Now, that's a lot of spearmen. Even if you have archers, it's gonna take some time to get those down. And if you attack them, the tribunes will just get right to your archers. That's a classic micro game where you just kite the knights to go attack the Jugunus and the spearmen go back, bait them. This is just a classic. Couple of monks going with the bodyguards. Another monk here. Looks like he's gonna go down. Lowest life expectancy of a monk carrying a relic, probably. Because our warrior monk takes it. Looks like BC going up for the farm transition already. But the farm transition is an expensive one. You're gonna go farms with China. You're gonna be spending a lot of wood. A lot of wood. I think luckily for him, he has a lot of villagers. Already sitting in 92. How many villagers on wood he has? 39 villagers on wood. This guy will go to make his granaries really soon. Bring only placements for some towers. Not this one though. Looks like the bodyguards lost the monk here. Another monk that went down. So far it's very equal for the relics for both players. Looks like this one will be in favor of Beastie if he managed to defend here. Palace guards are starting to get into the mix and a couple of nests of peace will join the battle soon. Couple of monks going to get that relic. This time, if I get this monk that killed, I have another one for backup. That's basically what it is. And the knights will go raid. Look at that lance, it's huge. Is it like stylized? Or are they really that big? No, at this point you need crossbow to chase those guys because spearmen are just gonna run forever. The good thing is you have the Barbican here. Already have a springy placement, so I'm gonna be able to cause some damage here. The problem is the Nets of Peace is along. You gotta be careful with that. Meanwhile, BC already here with his army. First villager of the game went down. We see that Truganus, and they are not the Truganus from Crush's Legacy. Oh, interesting choice. You don't go Palace Guards to raid. Usually Chinese like to go like Palace Guards, Nest of Peace, crossbows. Usually see Truganus at this point because they're great at feudal age 7 villagers down in total. I would say it's not a huge loss when you have 2 TCs on Dynasty. It's okay, it's okay. Knight patrolling here. Take a look at the farms. Wow, this is a beautiful farm transition. How many farms? 33. Just a few more to go. Just a few more. Sacred site's gonna be captured in the middle. Meanwhile, another villager died. Trying to finish the wall. Monk got to the wrong mission. I have 3 Nest of Peace here. What can 3 Nest of Peace can do to a knight? We will know soon. We will know soon. Now all the villagers need to run to the other side of the map. You don't want to lose them. Even with 2 TCs on Dynasty, you don't want to lose your villagers. There's no reason why you should lose them. Just relocate them. And I find like a lot of people ask, have these questions. I've seen many videos like, They ask, should I just rally them to the TC? Should I just walk and then come back just to avoid working? And the answer, the best answer you can get is, you know, do whatever you can as long as you don't lose them. As long as you don't lose them, that's great. If rally to the TC is what you have now, you don't have the APM to run over and go back, then just rally to the TC, but do not lose the villagers. That's the rule. 3 Nest of Bees already. Trying to get some palace guards. No production going up for Beastie. No military yet. I wonder what he's saving for. Meanwhile, Louis building that horseman and archer mass. I already have 3 Springles in place to deal with those Nest of Bees. The problem with the Nest of Bees is you can actually deal with Springles quite well. And now it looks like Louis will try to enter here again. He's trying to have enough stone for a keep. I wonder where he will put the keep. You can either put it at the front to secure even more resources, or you can put it in your base to protect like the berries and the farms and everything. Or why not what, right? More walls. This is a beautiful game, actually, from Beastie, showing how to actually wall. This is one of the few players I see that really is so good at walling, at occupying the space. He occupies a lot of the space in the map, little by little. You don't notice. It's like... but talking about walls, Louis already have a wall in the middle. It's a big wall. It's like, you want a wall? Check this one. And the problem is this gold is outside, so... I'll put another wall here. But anyway, Sacred Site Victory approaching, and it's under those walls, so BC needs to start putting some pressure. And indeed, he starts building crossbows. Druid's axles are about to come. Like, get those Nest of Bees. Fast, boys. Villager is gonna see his last days. Oh no. There you go. Meanwhile, Beastie building the Great Wall Gatehouse is gonna be next to his farms. Have that farm economy safe from raids, especially when you're playing against the Rus and Night Civilization. Springles gonna attack the Nest of Bees, but BC also have his own Springles. I already have 4, 1 more to come. On the other side of the map, Louis also building the High Armory. Are we gonna see the ram push? The deadly ram push from the Rus. If you're wondering why are Rus so scared with the ram push, I'll let you know. Rams increase damage by 50% and heal 2 HP every 1 second. So take that, combine it with this and this, with grease axles and lightweight beams. It's just gonna be very hard to defend against those rams. Bot players already pop cap. Louis almost there with 200. You always want to get 200. You're in a good spot. If you have 200, you need to use them. 132 villagers for PC actually. Really insane economy. Take a look at his farms. Now another bombard is coming. Not another bombard, but 1 bombard. Sacred Victory. 6 minutes. Still a possibility for Louis. He's gonna build a little wall here. This area still. Sneaky archers actually guarding this gold vein. Nest of Bees managed to get a decent shot here. Yeah, all those archers are gone. You cannot fight with the Nest of Bees here, and Beast is gonna build a keep here. Beast is keep pushing. Springles not gonna be able to take down any siege Yeah, sprinkles from Louis are too far. Nice run coming from Louis. I should take down the sprinkles and a lot of units. Villagers cancel the keep. Now they need to rush this keep. But the good thing is you still have the nest of bees here. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. How fast you can build a keep. You say yes. Is burning oil applied to all the keeps? Is it like a technology? I thought the technology was for each keep. I got scammed. All this time I was like living in a dream. But now elite palace guards will join the party. Couple of monks trying to capture the sacred site. Archers is gonna be chilling. It's like my task is just to guard here. They don't pay me enough to do extra work. If someone is here, I don't really mind. And the villager will do it. This is a brave one. This is a brave one. It was a brave one. But anyway, let's go back to business here. Palace guards starting to get into Louis' base. Now, this is where the comeback should happen. I mean, at this point in the game, BC have been playing very defensively. He hasn't been able to cause any kind of damage to Louis. And you can see it in the villager count. He only killed 8 villagers. But now with the palace guards, things can change. It's still Song Dynasty for Beastie. I still don't know if it's Song Dynasty or Song Dynasty. I guess you just chose the one that looks cooler, right? Another keep coming up for Beastie. Looks like it's gonna give up on this one. 3 rams here. Like, it's okay. Can take this one down. Villagers gonna be burning the rams. He don't care about the villagers. Or at this point, it's like I can replace them very fast if I wanted to. At this point, you can also leave some place for the military if you want it. Or have the 63 palace guards. All the palace guards are here. Meanwhile, more palace guards. This is a raiding fest. Already 65 palace guards. Gonna take down a lot of villagers here. 58 in total. Still Louis with 108 villagers. Just gonna be 73 palace guards. You know what? We don't need rams. We have the numbers. Let's take down this keep. The palace guard is such a good unit. Have decent HP, decent damage, run fast. And at this point you can consider going to Yuan Dynasty. Just to get that extra move speed. More villagers will go down for Louis. Down to 100 villagers. And looks like this keep will go down. Meanwhile, another palace guard here, raiding. More palace guards in the base of the Rus. Take a look at how many barracks he has. 16, 15 barracks, 11 archery range. This guy is on a mission. But remember, the Rus still have the rams, so can potentially go for a YOLO moment and build 20 rams and ram your opponent. But the problem is your opponent is the Chinese and they have more than 4 landmarks. More villagers went down to 98, and it's not only that, 17 villagers on idle. Louis' economy is crumbling. Meanwhile, Chinese taking the gold back, sending the palace guards, and it's gonna be palace guards and rams. That's all you need. Palace guards, rams. That's all you need as a Chinese. Palace guards focus on the military. Rams focus on the production buildings. Now the Ram's such a good unit, you know. It's hard to kill. Only one population space. It does decent damage. Such a nice unit. And now more villagers are going to die, and Louis empty taps out Beastie, just showing how to play the Chinese in a very defensive style.